trouble with Gemini Sun. Moon, Sun, Moon and Rising, and Moon and Rising signs unknown because the birth time isn't known. Text me those or message me those some way or another. It's a bird. It's a sandpiper. And I can get you your moon. I might have the link still in my description and my About Me page, but I'm not sure. I have to look. Go to just type free astrology chart, and if you know your birth time, pipe it in, and you'll know your moon and ascendant as well. As of right now, the only thing for sure known is Gemini Sun. This is for trouble, and I'm using that name because that's a more familiar name for you. So, I pulled 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 cards out for you on the tarot, my Rider-Waite deck. And now I'm going to pull some inner cards for you. And we have the Rebel. Being true to your heart. The Healing. Fight the Healing. Letting go. The past has been bugging. The past existence. That's a beautiful card. One more, please. I might pull some clarifiers for this one, too. I have to locate the other deck. I think it's behind my computer. Okay. Alright. One more, please, for triple Gemini Sun. Possibilities. First two cards are the Lovers and the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, okay, so you have a choice here. This is choice. It could be romantic. Could not be. It might be work, might be personal, it could be anything. What it is, though, for sure.
And I gotta look up, like, because they got things you can look up.
Oh my god. So I'm going to probably keep this video private, like I'm the one I did before, because I did one last night, the night before for you, like I told Emery I was going to, and this reading is completely opposite of that reading. And that reading was dark, it was harsh, it was your past lives is why you're stuck in this rut, and you're not aware of it. You're not aware that karma of the past in your past lives, that's, collected in your soul and your cells and your DNA, is affecting your reality now. You're not aware of that. Becoming aware of your quantum self will help you, and I know you know everything that I'm talking about. And then so I go into this read because I'm like fucking out during this, and I didn't have shit. I didn't have nothing, right? And I remember I was going every time, and I hate when I don't remember when I come back. Every time I pop up, I'm like, what just happened? I might have said something on video I haven't watched yet, because I hate when I do that. I've done that to a live read, with a person next to me, and they're like, what the fuck, and I come over and I go, I just saw something, and I don't remember saying it, but anyways, this read here is the fucking complete opposite of the one I did 2 days ago. You are a steadfast Gemini, and Emery's been telling me that your moon is Gemini, and I might have to lean towards it might be. just because of the way this read came out, the exact opposite of this other one. I mean, you've got everything positive in this one, and so you got the Lovers and the Three of Wands. This is choice, okay? This is choice. The leap of faith, the choosing with your heart, and this is waiting for your ships to come in, success, that kind of thing happening. And it's an action card too, so choose with your heart. You have a choice to make. Make sure you choose with your heart on which direction you go. This is telling me you're kind of waiting for your ships to come in. But it's also an action card because you're not standing around and waiting for your ships to come in. You take action towards whatever it is you're doing while you're waiting for your ships to come in. And then you pull the Empress in the Four of Wands, which is a happy home, happy family, protected family, and then creativity. And the success and the mother figure. And okay, so you got all these positive cards. Be creative, and you'll be successful. Also, be nourishing to those around you. Be nourishing to your home. Be nourishing to yourself. Don't not eat and take care of yourself and that kind of crap. And then you've got fucking King of Cups and the Moon. King of Cups is very, very emotionally, very emotionally...
Oh, it is adjustable.
Well, that's okay. The King of Cups is very, very emotionally stable. He's got such control over his emotions that he almost comes off like he's cold and distant and fucking, he doesn't have any emotions, but he's actually uber in control of it. And that is, hands down, the only thing in this entire world that we could ever have control over is our emotional self. Everything else is a fucking illusion. Now, this is also telling me that your shadow side is hidden. This is shadow work. That you're very good at hiding. That you have emotional control. You're good at pretending. You shouldn't pretend about it. This is also secrets. It's your shadow side, though. But the other reading was talking more about your shadow side and embracing it, and how embracing it will create this goodness. And I think this is the yin-yang of it, the opposite of it. It's like you've got... Geminis, they're split, but it's like you're split. You have this one way you can go, or this other way you can go. And I've never really seen this. And I've never really read a lot of Geminis that I'm aware of. But I've never seen quite a split like this. You're like... I would say there's almost fucking two of you in there. There is your light and your dark, your denied shadow, and your persona brought forth, the lion and the griffin. You need to find that neutrality, and I'm wondering if it's a little trickier. I wonder if it's a little trickier for a Gemini to do that because they are such dual, with the twins being in them. But you still need to bring your lion forth or your eagle forth and create the griffin within through neutrality, because neutrality is the way to go. Find that space, find the spaces in between, and rest and get comfy there. Find the spaces in between your duality within. Acknowledge both sides. What I'm overall getting from this reading from you and the last reading is you really, really fight within. The two of you are like night and day, light and dark, true polarity, but it's a persona that's bam, right up in front of you, and you're torn. You're just a torn individual, and it's self-torment. You don't need to be that way. You really don't. You can be however you want to be. If you want to be dark one day, be dark one day. If you want to be light one day, be light one day. That's within you. But the best thing for that I see is the neutrality. That's when shit will flow for you, finding the common ground and the spaces in between the two. And that's what this new moon is pushing for. So you might be, you're a Gemini, you're not a fixed sign though. You might be, where are you? No, Aquarius. You might be a little torn on the inside with what's going on because this new moon is really making you look at the duality with it. Really making you look at that shadow and bringing it forward and shedding the light on it. Basically accepting who you are 100%. Accept all of who you are. Whether it be night and day or day and night. It doesn't matter which persona you pull forth, as long as you accept all of it. that's when you begin to find the neutrality. Because you do have a very heavy heart, and you are unaware of why you have a heavy heart. And it's because of the past lives you have to take into consideration that we're quantum. Don't forget we're quantum. How do you think you know these things? How do you think I know these things? Because I'm able to be quantum, because I understand. There's this part of me that understands it. I can go to other dimensions and realms without even thinking about it. Can you? I think you can. You knew when I was poking at the door. Okay, so now you have this card, which is the past, and then you have this card, which is clinging. You're beginning to let go of the past and the way it was. That's good. You're loosening your hold on it. That's a very positive fucking thing. Okay? And you're also loosening control on pretending you have control. Damn. And you're also loosening control on the fact that you have a shadow. You're acknowledging it. You're trying not to control it. Just bring it to the light and accept it. There are things you don't know about yourself. A lot of things, actually. But every time you fight all of it, it gets you further and further away from it. Accept it all. I love it. Love is not as hard as everybody thinks it is. I don't understand why they're... Oh, I don't want to be hurt. Love like you've never been hurt every time you love anything. So you get hurt. It's not going to kill you unless you let it. They're not our experiences to hold on to. We're chalking them up for somebody else. The greater consciousness, the collective consciousness, the Bob, whatever I call him Bob. We're here experiencing life in all aspects and perceptions simultaneously for him. He's omnipresent. He's nowhere and everywhere at the same time. He's right here in this conversation with you and I. And we'll see synchronicities later on and get clarity, the way we get clarity on everything that was said, or whether maybe one of us was askew on our thinking and not quite connected to the universe that time like we thought we should be. Whatever. You were never alone. There was always Bob and his scribe. There's always two more. For three. You are never alone. Never. So you can talk away or you can say it in your head and he'll still know what you're saying. It's pretty amazing. I met him several times. Once when I was dead, and then twice when I was alive. And I'm going to meet him a few more times before I'm going to be really old. There's a few of us that are grandfathered in. Okay, so then, and I mean, come on, Matt. You had these boohoo cards last time, and now you've got fucking abundance upon abundance. The last ones was keep working hard, it's coming, keep working hard. And then you fucking get the 9 and 10. Then, oh, I'm sorry, the 7 and 10. The seeds that you planted and have worked for and I've been cultivating are coming to fruition. All the way. This is an end of a cycle. This is really an end of a cycle. The choice, make with your heart. And I think I told you that last time. You might have had a choice last time. And then you have new beginnings in love and emotions. To wrap up the tarot. Dude, this is a fucking amazing reading. Nothing like the last one I did for you 2 days ago. It's crazy. I wonder if you cycle like 2.5 days dark, 2.5 days light, 2.5 days this persona, 2.5 days. But you're not like a schizo or a multiple personality where you don't know that's going on. You're very aware of your two sides. Your light and dark. You are extremely aware of them. And you are confused by how to handle is what I'm getting. You're confused at the night and day and which one should be forward and which one shouldn't and which one should tuck away. Don't tuck away any of it, is what I'm saying. Don't tuck away any of it. Be you. Accept all of you. If you're going to be light one day, then be light. If you're going to be dark the next day, then be dark. Accept it. Accept life as life comes. And this is new beginnings in love and emotion. When you start finding that neutrality, that common ground between the two, a whole nother you is going to come out. A whole nother you. That's the you want. The griffin, not the lion, not the eagle, not the denied shadow, not the fed shadow, not the lion, not the eagle. You want to create that griffin. Or as I've been calling it, the dragon and the horse. To create the dragon horse. The river guardian. It is a mythical creature, and I did this without even knowing I did it. Like 15 years ago, when I created my business, Dragon Horse Studios. Why would I say that? And then it took me another 10 years to look up Dragon Horse to see what was it. I was great. 10 years, huh? It's a little slow. Then you got the rebel. The rebel is telling you to be true to you. You are a rebel. You are a dissident. You're nonconformant. You know what you like. You know who you are. You really do, even though you don't think you do. You really do. Be true to you. Otherwise, shit isn't going to flow right. Shit's not going to turn out your way. The more you fight you, or finding the balance within you, the worse it's going to get. When you resist, it persists. I mean, I sound like a broken record for a lot of these readings. Healing. Allow the healing to come in. When you start to accept all of you for you, and you start to realize that there is a neutrality between the two, there is a neutral ground. Nobody can tell you what it is. Only you can figure this one out. The healing will start. Let the healing start. Let the healing energies come in. Let others love you. Love yourself so you can share that love as well. You have plenty to offer the entire collective and somebody individually. Letting go.
Oh, it was so cool. We gotta go there.
Letting go. Letting go is not easy, but yes, it is at the same time. Make the conscious choice every day to let go of that which no longer serves you. Why is it bothering you? Why is something in the past bothering you? Why is the future bothering you? Those are useless feelings. It's waste. You of all people should know the now is the now, and that is the only thing that matters, is now. Let go of everything else that isn't now and doesn't serve you. You'll be amazed at the opportunities that present themselves and the doors that open when you work on the shadow, to accept the shadow for what it is, and you learn to let go. This inner turmoil that you're going through is the source of your dis-ease. It's the source of your dis-ease. This torn torment. It's almost like a, what do I want to say? Did you see that person just standing there? It's like a romantic torn soul that's just, I mean, dude, let go. Quit fighting yourself. You are your own worst enemy. Stop it. It's stupid. When you really love you, find the neutrality, find the common ground, find the peace between the two. I don't envy you because you're a Gemini. I'm a Scorpio. I would never want to be anything else, even though I've been everything else. Sorry, that was kind of bogue. Not arrogant, just maybe prideful. Oh, I'm teasing. Whatever. Existence. A way to get to this neutrality and this balance within is to sit in silence with existence and know that you are existence. Sit in silence with the universe. Hear what it has to say to you. Feel what it has to say to you. This is a time where our third eye is opening greatly and fast and quickly. If you're not ready, you might miss it. You might be too busy. Don't be too busy to miss this. Sit in silence. Hear yourself so you can stop fighting with yourself. Still your mind and birth in both personas. Stop fighting with yourself. Because when you do, the possibilities and probabilities are limitless. And the doors will open. I mean, just like, you're not even going to believe how the doors will start opening for you. Because you are blessed. There's certain ones now that have been through, we've been through it. And we're the ones that, like, you know what? The meek will inherit the earth, and I'm been the meek. But now it's our turn. The universe didn't forget about us. We put in the work. It rewards us. We do what we're supposed to do when we're here. There's another thing. You're not quite sure. Of course you're not quite sure. You're too busy fucking arguing with yourself. How the fuck can you hear yourself when you're too busy arguing and fighting on the end? You're not going to figure anything out until you balance that bullshit. Balance your bullshit, and the possibilities will be limitless. Know that you are all of existence, along with everything else. In the Keshalakin, I am another yourself. We are all one, the universal law of divine oneness. That sacred flame burns in the form of every creation. I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. I am. So are you. So are they. Get rid of the doubt in your heart. I feel it. And know that you can transcend, because one of the reasons why we're here is to transmute energy for the earth, because we are symbiotic. We actually have a job as a human race and a collective to this planet. We have our individual contracts and individual things that we want to do and we're supposed to do, but as a collective, we do have a job here. We don't have 2 million volts of electricity flowing through us for no reason. We are mini EMPs. I want to learn how to pulse. I know how to pulse. I pulse. I pulse very well. I create purple, loving, healing energy when I pulse. I make electronics fuck up when I pulse. I want to know how to pulse to an EMP state. Don't you? I want to unlock all of it. Every part. Somebody's going to knock on my door. All right, Trouble, it's been real. Can't wait to meet you in person. Got any questions? Feel free to text. Somebody's knocking on my door. Hi, Shannon. It's just Shannon. I'll put you on animal real quick. I'm in the kitchen doing a reading, and Brittany and Chipper are somewhere being loud.
I can hear them.
You can always hear
I
them.
got you some green chilies. A lot of.
Oh, wow. Where'd you get green chilies from? Your freezer?
My mom's.
Mom's freezer.
You're screwing, throwing those away. I juiced them, and they are so good.
They are mushy as mushy,
But
dude.
they make really excellent juice.
Well, Chip will probably juice them. He'll probably get mad at me
No, they're
for
in
doing
the
it.
trash now.
He'll pull them out.
I had some that were uglier than that. And
Ask for what you want.
Anyway, I'm putting these in your freezer.
Okay, thank you. Purification. Clear out the clutter. Cry. One more. Hummingbird. Lighten the fuck up. Right? Lighten up. Joy. It'll do wonders. Fuck, one more. That's better. And empathy. Speak less, listen more. Peace, love, and trigger grease.